araw muli mga kapitek. Nandito na naman po tayo sa isang video para sa inyong preparation para sa upcoming na licensure examination for teachers or DELED. Sa lahat ng mga nanonood na ating mga kasamahan na gustong maging isang profesional na guro, halina't samahan niyo po at inyong patapusin ang video na ito dahil ang pag-uusapan natin ngayong video na ito ay ang Foundations of Education. Mga kapitek, nandito na tayo sa session number 4. Kaya kung ngayon ka lang kakakita ng aming video, ay subukan mo na i-explore ang aming channel at iyong balikan ang sessions number 1 hanggang number 3 at ikaw ay mag-subscribe para nang sa ganon ay updated ka sa mga susunod pa na mga sessions natin na i-cover niya ang iba't ibang mga professional subjects and some of the major subjects na ipapakita po natin dito po sa ating PTEC LED Review Program. Kaya mag-subscribe ka na mga kapitek at huwag na mong imimiss ang mga susunod pa natin na mga videos. Ngayong video na to, ang coverage natin ay Foundations of Education at magbibigay tayo ng ilang mga sample questions with full discussion. Yan po yung promise natin kada video natin at ipapakita natin yung bit by bit na information para mas madali natin na ma-absorb at ma-recall, ma-connect natin sa ating mga discussions or the concepts that you have learned during your pre-service education sa inyong mga kanya-kanyang universities. Okay? So, tingnan po natin ang ating question number 1. By the way, ang Foundations of Education ay i-cover po natin dito yung historical, the philosophical, at ang ano pa yung isa? We have the legal foundations of education. In this video, since 15 test items po ang ipapakita natin with full discussion, ilan lamang ipapakita natin at makukover po natin dyan ang historical at ang philosophical foundations. Let's start off with question number 1. Who developed the belief that knowledge and truth can be discovered by self-reflection, otherwise known as rationalism? Go. Correct answer? Letter A, no? Plato. Si Plato ay isang philosopher na ang kanyang pinaka-thought process ay naka-anchor dun sa tinatawag natin na rationalism. Isa siyang rationalist na ang kanyang punto is that knowledge and truth can be discovered using self-reflection. Pinaka-basic po yan na definition na nabanggit po natin regarding Plato. So, ito'y may kinalaman sa philosophical na basis ng mga learning theories. Kaya kung nagre-research ka at i-recall mo yung discussion ninyo during your college days, ay makikita mo na si Plato ay isa sa mga sikat na philosophers, no, na nagbigay ng kanyang punto dito sa tinatawag natin na rationalism. So rationalism is that the truth, the knowledge can be discovered gamit ang self-reflection. Iba naman kasi yung postulate na binabanggit ni Aristotle at saka ni Socrates. Si Galileo nadagdag lang po dyan, pero philosophically, ang nababanggit po natin ng mga pangalan dito ay si Aristotle and then si Socrates. Okay? Question number 2. Who developed the belief that knowledge and truth can be discovered by the use of our senses or empiricism? Go. Alright? The correct answer is letter B. Okay? Si Aristotle po yan. I'm so sorry na, no? The the one who developed the belief that knowledge and truth can be discovered using the senses and the use of the scientific method of gathering data to study the world around him ay ito pong si Aristotle, no? Si Aristotle po yung nag-postulate niyan. Ang empiricism ay siyang kumbaga closely related dun sa philosophical base of learning na rationalism. Kanina, nabanggit natin na ang rationalism is that the truth and the knowledge can be discovered using reflection, self-reflection, rationalism. But in this case, si Aristotle naman philosophically postulated that yung truth and knowledge can be discovered by the use of our senses. At dito, ipinanganak yung scientific method of gathering data to study the world around him. Tandaan natin mga kapitek na we talk about philosophical basis, no? Yung mga philosophical basis ng ating learning theories na mapapanggit po natin dito. Kung pinagmulan ba? Kaya nga foundations of education so makikita natin dan. And of course, yung empiricism and rationalism ay nanganak na ng iba't ibang mga philosophical views, no? Na ma-discuss naman natin sa susunod na atin ng mga videos as we go along with our other philosophical foundations. Okay? So, yun po, huwag kakalimutan yun, the empiricism and then the rationalism. Rationalism is by Plato, empiricism naman is by Aristotle. Aristotle is more on the scientific method of gathering data, all right, by making use of our senses, while rationalism, as postulated by Plato, ay the truth and knowledge can be deduced out of self-reflection. We go into question number 3. Who developed the dialectic method of discovering truth through conversations with fellow citizens? Go. Correct answer is letter C, Socrates. Mga kapitek, ang dialectic method, no, ay otherwise, no, known as, no, binabanggitin natin ito kasi meron din tayong tinatawag na Socratic method. Kaya nga dialectic kasi it's based on a dialogue. It is based on conversation. So, the question and answer technique na tinatawag natin na Socratic method actually emanated from this dialectic method that was postulated by Socrates. Okay? So, truth and knowledge can be deduced, developed, known to a person if he will converse with fellow citizens. That is the belief of the philosopher Socrates. Ngayon, ibabangga natin siya dun sa naunang dalawa. So, meron kang dialectic method by Socrates, meron kang empiricism by Aristotle, at may rationalism ka by Plato. Alright? So, kung titignan natin, ito yung mga pinanggagalingan ng mga sumusunod pa na iba't ibang klase ng mga philosophical views na nabanggit ko kanina. Question number 4. Inquiry method can be associated much of their genesis to blank. Go. Right? Definitely, dahil inquiry method yan, at pinag-usapan natin kanina yung empiricism, no? And the empiricism at the same time, the provision, the use of the scientific method, no, by Aristotle, it follows na yung ipinanganak na methodology, teaching methodology na inquiry method emanated from this point of view provided to us by Aristotle. Okay? So I hope it is clear ha mga kapitek, from Plato to Aristotle to Socrates. Okay? Question number 5. Strategies that call for discourse and reflection as tools for developing thinking can be related to blank. Go. Correct answer, Plato and Socrates. Bakit? We talk about discourse and we talk about reflection. Okay? Strategies that call for discourse, meaning conversation, or related to that, a conversation, and then reflection as tools for developing thinking can be related to both Plato and Socrates. Alin dyan kay Socrates? Discourse. Alin dyan kay Plato? Reflection. No? Kagaya ng nabanggit natin kanina. I hope na tumatatak ito sa atin at nare-reinforce yung understanding natin regarding this philosophical basis ng education na parte ng ating video ngayong araw. So, hindi po yan kay Aristotle and Plato kasi kung Aristotle and Plato yan, we talk about empiricism and yung rationalism. So, in here naman kasi discourse and reflection. Mga kapitek, kapag ikaw ay tumitingin ng isang review material or itinitrain mo yung sarili mo to look the keywords in the stem of the question that would lead you to selecting the correct response or the correct option among the four choices. In this case, yung question number 5 natin ay yung term na napili natin dyan ay yung term na discourse at yung term na reflection. So kung na-identify mo na yung dalawang yan, alam mong i-connect. Alam mo na ang discourse ay conversation, dialectic, ibabangga mo yan kay Socrates. Yung reflection or self-reflection, rationalism, ibabangga natin yan kay Plato. Okay? Next, so number 6. The concept of education that is focused on developing citizenry that could contribute to society in a practical way or vocational training, such as building roads and aqueducts, is associated with the blank. Go. Correct answer? Romans. Letter C. Ang mga Romano, ang kanilang educational system ay more on the practical application, no? Mga vocational training. Kaya kung makikita natin kung yung remnants nitong vocational training na ito ay very applicable pa rin sa ngayon. As we have our K-12 curriculum that emphasizes the use of the vocational training and mga skills training na kailangan in order to become a lifelong learner ay ito'y remnant. Ito'y mga impluwensya, no? Ng klase ng konsepto ng edukasyon na ibinigay sa atin ng mga Romano. These are the Romans. Alright? Egyptians, Persians, and Greek, no? Very, hindi naman ganun ka-detailed, no, yung babanggitin natin dyan, but more detailed yung ating diskusyon para dito kay Greek. Later on makikita natin. Question number 7. The concept of education that is focused on the training of the mind for the discovery of truth is associated with the blank. Okay? Correct answer is letter D, the Greek. No? Mga kapitek, tandaan ninyo, related yung question 6 sa question 7 kanina, ang concept of education that is focused on vocational training. Mga Romano yan, the Romans. Dito naman, the concept of education that is focused on the training of the mind for the discovery of truth is associated with the Greek people. The humanism concept, which we are going to talk about later, the training of the mind to discover truth, the training of the mind in order to, how do you call that? To discover things around us and to become curious about all the things that are happening around us. Ito'y konsepto ng mga Greek. Okay? Mga konsepto ng mga Greek. Ang mga Romans, hindi. Ang ano nila, they thought of education as the passing on of the skills. These are the skills that are needed to become successful. You build bridges, you build roads. Yun ang skill na kailangan mo, kaya yun ang matutunan mo. But in this case, ang mga Greek, iba yung konsepto ng kanilang education. We train the mind. We develop ideas. We share ideas. We deal more with the ideas. We discover life with these ideas. Mga ganong konsepto ba? Okay? So that's Greek people. Next, question number 8. Which of the following refers to the study of human values that are not religion-based? Humanism, philosophy, essentialism, or realism? Go. Okay, the answer is letter A, humanism. No? Ito ay related doon sa nabanggit natin kanina na it's a Greek influence. The Greek people are very curious about how to deal with the mind and how the mind will be able to generate ideas. Uh, it's all about ideation, no? The concept of ideation. The study of the human values, which is humanism in essence, ito ay impluwensya no, ng klase ng konsepto ng edukasyon ng mga Griego, mga Greek people. Okay? Question 9. The following are the characteristics of the educational landscape during the Renaissance period, which is from 15th to 17th centuries. Example, revival of the Greek concept of liberal education, stressing education as an exploration of the arts and humanities, individual inquiry and discovery were reinforced. Vocational training is the essence of educational system. Correct answer is letter D. Okay? Vocational training is the essence of the educational system. You have to take note, period na po ito ng Renaissance. Ang period ng Renaissance ay characterized by the following three of the statements that were already presented. Una, it's the revival of the idea of the Greek people of liberal education. Pangalawa, stressing education as an exploration of the arts and humanities. Okay? Kaya nga naging well-known ang Renaissance sa arts, sa humanities, study of the values. Pinanganak diyan yung mga ganong klase ng konsepto ng education. Explore other features of the human nature aside from being able to develop the skills na pang-vocational. So makikita mo kasi dito sa mga choices natin, ang naiiba lang talaga dyan is letter D. Kasi nga, ang vocational training ay hindi yan characteristic no, ng Renaissance period. It's more on the three. Okay? Yeah. So please take note of that. Okay, question number 9. Question 10. Who proposed the Platonic concept of the innate knowledge where ideas existed within human beings prior to experience and that God was an example of an innate idea? Socrates, René Descartes, Aristotle, or John Locke? Correct answer is René Descartes. No? Si René Descartes ay known no, doon sa idea that the innate knowledge existed within a certain human being prior to any kind of experience. Meaning, ang konsepto ng Platonic concept na yan is that meron na siyang idea sa head niya. Ang bata, meron na siyang knowledge built in. Pinanganak siya, built in na daw yung konsepto ng innate knowledge na yan. Yan ang paniniwala ni René Descartes. Okay? Yan ang paniniwala niya that yung experience will just help no, to bring out that innate idea within the person. Okay? I hope that it is clear. No? Yun yung konsepto ni René Descartes. Yan ang Platonic concept of the innate knowledge. Innate knowledge meaning the idea is already there. The concept is already there. No? Parang ilalabas na lang siya, mare-reflect na lang siya gamit ang, what do you call that, yung mga different experiences that the person will be able to encounter okay, habang siya ay lumalaki. Alright? Question number 10, letter B, René Descartes. Question 11. who revived Aristotle's empiricism with the concept that the child's mind is a blank tablet or a tabula rasa that gets shaped and formed by his or her own experiences. René Descartes, Plato, John Locke, Socrates. Answer? Letter C, John Locke. Alam na alam niyo yan, ano, mga kapite, kasi pag sinabi natin na tabula rasa or the blank tablet, eh, John Locke kagad, no? Pero explore natin kung ano siya, halimbawa, ilalagay sa ibang konteksto ng tanong, no, sa isang let examination. Kanina, yung Platonic concept of innate knowledge ay may kinalaman kay ano, yung self-reflection. Okay? Dito naman, yung konsepto ng being able to build upon. Kaya nga na-revive yung empirical or empiricism concept ni Aristotle at ito ay binigyang buhay, no? Sa pamamagitan ng pagbigay ng konsepto that the child's mind is a blank tablet that gets shaped and formed by his or her own experiences. Being a blank tablet or a blank slate, ibig sabihin habang lumalaki yung bata, doon napupuno. Doon nalalagay ng sulat, doon naglalagay ng form. Yun ang konsepto ni John Locke, no? And it's one of the, again, how do you call that? Philosophical or, yeah, it's still under the philosophical view, no, of the learning theory. Kasi mamaya, iba naman na, psychological based naman yung pag-uusapan natin. So in this case, it's clear, tabula rasa, John Locke. Question 12. Who proposed the child-centered philosophy that suggested that education should be shaped to the child and celebrated the concept of childhood, where the child should be allowed to develop naturally? John Locke, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, Kant, or John Dewey? Correct answer is Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Okay, Rousseau in his I think a novel by main character niya is Emily, no? Proposed that the education should be shaped to the child. No? Yung point phrase na yan. Ang ibig niyang sabihin, it's a child-centered formula that when you try to create an educational model, kailangan yung modelo na yon ay nakapattern dun sa klase ng child and how you want the child to be able to develop, no? So, ibig sabihin nun, in addition to that, he postulated the idea or the concept that the childhood, okay, should be allowed to develop naturally. Kasi meron daw siya mga different stages which will be expounded later on kapag pinag-usapan na natin yung psychological based ng ating mga different learning theories. So in this case, ang sagot po natin with all the keywords na nabanggit ay si Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Question number 13. Who refined and modernized Plato's rationalist theory with his suggestion that a priori knowledge was knowledge that was present before experience? Okay, merong a priori, merong prior knowledge, meron ng innate. Kaya nga related yan kay rationalist theory ni Plato, no? Na nagbibigay ng punto na meron ng it's a direct contrast with what was John Locke postulating. Sabi kasi ni John Locke, blank slate, blank tablet. And upon experience, nagkakaroon ng building up ng ideas. Dito naman, iba yung punto ng mga rationalist. Ang sabi ng rationalist ay meron na daw in idea dyan sa mind ng bata that can be retrieve, if that's the correct word, more maipalabas, if that's the right word pa rin, uh, due to the presence of a particular experience. Okay? So, ang sagot natin dito for number 13 ay letter C, can't. Okay? So, that's can't. Sa pag-research ko, I'm not sure if I was able to encounter the other name for that, but sa the document that I was holding kanina, and I verified it, is that can't lang talaga yung nakalagay. Anyway, John Dewey is not. No? The correct answer is can't for number 13. 14. Edward Thorndike is considered by many to be the first modern education psychologist who sought to bring scientific approach to the study of learning. Which of the following is not an assumption of Thorndike? A. Learning was incremental and that people learned through trial and error approach. B. Learning was based on the association between sense impressions and an impulse to action. C. Mental connections are formed through positive responses to a particular stimuli. Or letter D. Develop program learning based on stimulus and response. Okay. Correct answer? Letter D. Hindi yan kasama dun sa assumption. All the first three, yung incremental learning through trial and error ay kay Thorndike. Yung law of association between the sense impressions and the impulse to action, also by Thorndike. At yung mental connections, association pa rin yan, ng positive responses to a particular stimuli ay kay Thorndike pa rin. Hindi po nakasama dyan yung develop program, no? Learning. Hindi po yan yung postulate na binabanggit sa atin ni Edward Thorndike. Finally, for this video, question number 15, who is the father of modern behaviorism? Thorndike, Skinner, Piaget, Vygotsky. Correct answer? Skinner. Alright? Siya yung tinagurian natin na father of modern behaviorism. Okay, so makikita natin mga kapitek, introductory part lang ito. We talk about the foundations of education. Karamihan ng mga tanong na ipinakita natin kanina are foundations based on philosophical. So along the way, itong latter portion naman na pinag-uusapan na natin dito ay yung psychological basis or foundation ng ating education. So we will be having more sa susunod po na ating mga videos. For the meantime, maraming salamat for watching. Thank you mga kapitek for patronizing our video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe para po sa mas marami pang mga review videos na ibibigay po natin through this channel. Good luck sa inyong lahat, mga future licensed professional teachers. Thank you and magandang araw mga kapitek.